Are you nervous, boys? We are going to start off with the father of the bride. Make some noise for Sean, everybody. Come on!
Okay. Well, as James has just said, and for those at the back, yes, I am stood up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just first like to welcome you all to Kerri and Kerri's wedding. Seems I've got myself a new son-in-law, even though he still thinks he's only 23. I hope he has grown up enough to be looking after my daughter. But saying that, he still does live with his mother. Kerri, on the other hand, she grew up pretty quick. She knew what she wanted from early life. One of her first things I remember, she came up to me and her mum one day, about 8 years old, and said, I want to go to the shop and get myself a hula hoop. Right? I said, well, we'll get you one, don't worry about it. She said, oh, no, I want to go myself. I'm a big girl now, I want to get myself a hula hoop. So a bit of a debate with the mum, and we both decided, well, we can see the shop from just where we are. We'll just let her go and get a hula hoop. We'll watch her all the way. So off she trotted with a pound in her hand, because they were that cheap then. Off she went, go the little road, across the car park, and into the shop. Now, the shop was called Richard's shop, everybody knew it. It was a bit like a shop on a Blackpool front with all the tack outside. And you can see these hula hoops all hung up outside. So Kerri off she trotted, into the shop. She was in the shop for about 5 minutes. And then 5 minutes later, out she came, no hula hoop in hand. Started walking across, face of thunder. Right, coming over, I said to her mum, I said, I can't see any hula hoop. Where's this hula hoop? Anyway, she came up the drive, face of thunder, and we said, Kerri, where's the hula hoop? With the face of thunder, she turned to me and went, he gave me these. Bless her, she didn't have the heart to turn around and say, I don't want a pack of the hula hoops. I wanted a hula hoop itself. Other than that, Kerri was pretty good growing up. Wasn't really any problem at all. There was a couple of little incidents which I shouldn't really mention. I suppose the first one was a knock on the door about 3:30 in the morning. Open the door, 2 policemen holding Kerri up saying, does this belong to you? Other than that, I just Kerri's not a big drinker, but I suppose it went downhill a little bit from then, because there was the drugs, but we don't really want to go into that part of it. And I'm not really going to mention the ASBO, so don't go down there. For those at the back who are going, no, there was no ASBO, you're all right. But moving on, this is all about Kerri and James's day. And I remember about a year ago, a friend of mine came up to me, and it was a sad day. I'd lost a friend of mine. And he came up to me and he said, did you go up to him and did you say before he passed away how good a guy he was? And I said, well, no, not really. He said, well, why didn't you tell him? And this is what I'm just going to get at the moment. It's just a bit of a thing. Basically, all the people around here, all the mums, the dads, brothers, sisters, friends, and your kids, nobody really tells everybody how good and how proud you are of them. So basically, before you go out tonight or at some point, all I want you to do is just look at people and just tell them how much they mean to you, how much they love them. You know, because life is too short. You know, even on happy moments like this, life is short. So just have a think about it before you do it. And just say to your mums, your dads, your brothers, your sisters, and just say, you know, I'm really proud of you, I love you, this, that, and the other. Before, you know, like I say, life's short and before it's too late. So this is my little point, just to tell my daughter that I'm so proud of you, how much I love you. You know, and I hope you and James have all the happiness in the world. So could you be upstanding, please, and just raise the glass. It's Kerri and James, Mr. and Mrs. Dooley.
Kerri and James. What's that?
Now, apparently, the next 2 speeches, you've got a bit of a surprise, actually, on the next 2 speeches. Now, James has put me forward on this. Now, he's told me his speech is a bit crap. But, moving on from that, apparently, his brothers, apparently he's one of the best speakers. Now, I don't know this, but apparently he's one of the best speakers at a function you've ever heard. So... Are you winding me up, James? So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you have a lovely evening, and I shall pass you over to James.
Ladies and gentlemen, the father of the bride, Sean. Thank you, Shawnee. Right. Moving on to the groom, the man whose lads' holidays have suddenly stopped. He's just started to dress himself as well. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your groom, Mr. James Dooley. Come on!
I'd also like to thank you for the wedding cards. I don't know where the hell we would have got from the church to here without them wedding cards. Great, thank you. I'd also like to give what you've done today, giving up your daughter, it's definitely the best present and the best gift I've ever had. So I would like to honestly say I really, really do appreciate that. And I do look forward to unwrapping my gift tonight.
That's James. See you later.
No, but on a serious note, please can we all raise our glasses for the father of the bride, Sean. Great speech, thank you. Cheers. So anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, family and friends, and Rick. On behalf of my wife and I would like to thank everyone for being here today. Some people have come far and wide. Jason and Alice over from Thailand, Adam from over in America, but I do really appreciate everyone being here today, so I do appreciate you being here, sharing our special day. Alison, my second mother. No, to be honest with you, I appreciate everything from day one. You've always let me in the family, and I do really appreciate that. And me and you've had quite a lot of conversations recently about, obviously, Nikki and Kerri. I don't know if anyone knows this, but Alison has a favourite daughter. And we've had a good conversation for a while, and it's Kerri's special day today. And I do appreciate you doing the certificate for Kerri. Is that okay that you would give her the certificate? Can you please give this certificate to Kerri? Can you read it out as well?
It is with great excitement I hereby declare that you are the favourite child. For one day only. Expires 16th of the 9th. I honour you this excellent award. Oh. Keza! Wait 27 years for this.
No, but on a serious note, if Kerri honestly turns out to be half the woman you've turned out, I'd be a very happy husband. So, I'd like to raise our glasses to Alison. Now then, my mum. Well, how can I start with my mum? I'd like to start off by saying she has done an absolute amazing job at raising such an amazing son. No, honestly, it's credit what you've done to Mark. But what the hell happened to me and David? Where did it all go wrong? Don't get it at all. On a serious note, Mum, you are my rock, and I do mean that. I love you to pieces. I really do. I do look forward to sharing a lot more memories with you, and I do love you all the world. That was that. My wife.
It's easy.
It's easy. First of all, can we all stand up for how amazing Kerri looks today? Let's raise a toast. To my wife, Mrs. Dooley. You can all sit down. I need to move this out. So, Kerri Dooley, you are amazing. You are the apple of my eye. I feel so lucky. What does that say? I can't understand that. No, they say opposites attract, and honestly, I can say that I'm the most impatient person you'll ever meet, and Kerri is exactly the opposite. Well, I'll tell you, no, Dave's probably the most impatient person. I'm the most impatient person you'll ever meet, and Kerri's the opposite. And I think the reason why it works so well between me and Kerri is because they say opposites attract, and it is so true. And we very, very, very rarely argue. And I think it's because I understand that we need to compromise. So we compromise on a lot of stuff. So instead of having arguments, we generally sit down and try and work it out. So we're just moving into a new house in a couple of weeks. And here's some examples. I wanted to have carpet throughout. Kerri wanted to have this flooring that you could clean. And she said, oh, when we have kids, it'd be easy to clean and stuff like that. So we sat down and we discussed it. And we got the flooring that was easy to clean. We compromised and we did what Kerri wanted to do. So I was like, that's fine. So I wanted to get married abroad. Kerri wanted to get married in Wales. So we said, no, we'll sit down, we'll compromise. We got married in Wales. So it was like, right, yeah, we'll compromise, that's fine. Kerri got what she wanted. Then the biggest one was, I can honestly say now, I love my bed. I love it. It's the comfiest mattress ever. Kerri didn't really like it, and I absolutely loved it. So Kerri wanted a new mattress. So she went shopping looking for a mattress, and I said, look, we'll compromise. If you get a nice mattress, we'll see what it is. Kerri went to the shop, and this is what Kerri does. She looks for the most expensive thing first, and then works backwards. And generally, the most expensive, even if it's not the best, she'll go with. So she found one that was £2,500 just for a mattress. And I said, I am definitely not getting £2,500 mattress when I love my mattress. So we sat down and we compromised, and we got the £2,500 mattress. That's just generally how it works. So. No, we've shared a lot of amazing memories, and I went through a couple of them today. Not today, in the last few weeks with my team in the office, and without going on too much, there's two stories that stick out probably more than ever. There's one of them where Kerri came home and she bought a new iWatch. So she was saying, oh, you really need to get a new iWatch. So I was like, why do I need to get a new iWatch? She was like, honestly, there's so many features on it, it's so good. Tell me a feature why I need to get the iWatch and I'll get it. She says, it tells you when you need to breathe. So fair play to her, I'm so happy now she got that iWatch, otherwise she would have forgot when to breathe. It's just like, what, do you know what I mean? I need to get one of them, definitely. And then there's another that I think a couple of you know the story, but I'll say it. So it was a Sunday afternoon, and I was rough. I'd been out on a Saturday night, big lads' night out, and so it was a bit on a night out, and I felt a bit rough, and I got up, and Kerri just had a bath, just done her hair, and I said, do you fancy going to the gym? She says, all right, yeah, come on, we'll go to the gym. She says, but I've done my hair, I don't want to get my hair wet. She said, no, that's fine, we'll just go in. I says, I'll go in the steam room, we'll have a bit of swim, we'll just go in the jacuzzi. So we get to the gym, I get in the changing rooms, I end up meeting one of the guys and chat to the guys for 5-10 minutes in there, and then I thought, oh, it's the best way up, so I goes to go in the pool, and, and Kerri's in the pool, so all of her all tied up, and I'm thinking, whatever happens, I can't get her hair wet. Cannot get her hair wet. But she's just started swimming off, so I'm thinking, I can get in quick. So I got in quick, and I went underwater, and I'm swimming towards Kerri as fast as I can. And close your ears, kids. And I went behind Kerri, and I caught the monkey, and then had a good grab, and Kerri kind of thrust it away, kind of thing, and I pulled her back towards me, and I was thinking, oh shit, I hope I'm not brought underwater, shit, I hope I'm not brought underwater. And then as I looked up, I got it, and looked up, it wasn't Kerri. And I swear I wanted the earth just to set me away. I was like, oh shit. Like, what do I do? And I remember just looking at this girl that from behind looked like Kerri with her hair up, and I remember just going, is she smiling? And I just swam past, and I thought, and Kerri came in about 30 seconds later. I went swam straight over to Kerri, and I just said, you're not going to believe what's just happened, you're not going to believe what's just happened. And to be fair, the girl came back, and she looked over, seeing what had happened, and waved up. It was all good, it was all good. The next 2 weeks I went back and she was there exactly at the same time, so she obviously enjoyed it. But that's by the by. Anyway, I would... It really was a bad moment. No, but I would like to thank you, Kerri, for everything that's here today is to do with Kerri. Well, Paige, thank you as well for helping out and quite a lot of stuff, but Kerri's organised absolutely everything, absolutely from start to finish. Literally, even my socks, my shoes, my suit, everything. Literally, the whole works. So, I would like to thank you for everything that you've done today. I think you've done an amazing job, so I do thank you for that. That's good. I do like to say that I do genuinely feel so lucky to be able to call you for me to be calling you my wife. We've shared so many happy memories together, and I know that there's going to be so many more, so I can genuinely say that I do love you all the world, and I love you all the world. So can I just have one more toast to my wife, to Kerri. Nikki, got a new sister. Woohoo. Definitely would not have thought that you'd be calling me your brother after the first time we met in Pakistan. Would you? Anyway, my sister. We've come a long way. I think you look absolutely amazing today, and I do want to thank you for everything that you've done and being there for Kerri all the way through. So, can I raise another toast, another glass to Nikki, please?
Nikki! Favourite. Not today.
The last one, well, there's a second from last. I'd like to say the bridesmaids look absolutely stunning today, so I absolutely... Something that I do always tell Kerri is that for a happy relationship, you do need to be spinning three plates. You need to have your girly friends, your lad friends, then you've got to have like your couples friends, and you've got to have your own time as well. So I do really appreciate how close she is with all of her friends, not just the bridesmaids, but all of the friends that she has. So I absolutely adore how many close friends that she's got, and that's another thing that I do love about Kerri, is that she's got a lot of close friends, and it is very, very important for you to stay close to all the girls. So can we have a toast for the bridesmaids, but also for all of the friends as well. So thank you for that. And then that's me. I just need to pass you over to the best man speech. So I said,
Best man, Mr. David Dooley, come on.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start by saying...
I'm the best man here, pal.
Oh, wait. I'm the best man here. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute. Like that. No, side.
What's going on here now?
So, the three best men agreed to participate on grueling and potentially life-threatening challenges, which would be the true test of their strength.
Right, lads, we're all in agreement. 3 challenges are crossbar challenge, egg and spoon, and sack race. Yeah?
Oh no!
Endurance, speed, and agility, all to determine who would be the best man. The 3 best men were primed for battle and were prepared to fight to the death. Challenge number 1, the crossbar challenge. Challenge number 2, the egg and spoon race.
Brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's brilliant. Where's that? Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah, is it? I don't know.
Challenge number 3, the sack race.
Oh my.
This is what all. How do they settle this?
Well, first one back to David.
What, gets to become best man?
Yeah, first one there. Best man. I mean, lads, but I'm going to try that first time.
So the final challenge was set. The first man back on the wedding venue would be crowned the true champion and deservedly titled the best man.
What do you think, Tyler? He's gone.
Yeah, sweet, man. joking on. Oh, this is in the suit, though.
I know.
That's brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, I'm knackered after that run. I didn't even win.
Didn't even win. He didn't even come second.
Hey, I know I'm only third best man, like, but I've got to let you beat me at something.
Yeah, enough of that. On to James. I know one of the main reasons Kerri's marrying James because he's big in the man department. I know this because every time I walk into a room with him, people say, "Oh, here comes James now, followed by long knob."
We met James at football.
No, he met us.
Yeah, sorry, he met us. He was actually 23 at the time, and since then, for as long as I've known him, he's never got any older. It wasn't long after I met him that it was his birthday. And I remember I wished him happy 24th birthday, to which he replied, "No, I'm only 23. I thought I made a mistake at the time. Until the following year, when it was his birthday again, and yet again he was still telling people he was 23. It turns out he's been 23 ever since. I'd just like to say, Kerri, you look stunning today. And James is a very lucky man. I think all the gentlemen in the room will agree that today is a very sad day. It's a sad day, in fact, because Kerri is now officially off the market. And I think all the ladies will agree that today is just a normal day.
Now, what shall I say about the group? He's handsome, intelligent, witty, loving, and I'm sure he'll make a great husband. Oh shit, this is speaking on your man. All joking aside, James is a top bloke. He's been a really good mate of mine for many years. Between the three of us, we've made some amazing memories. And we've had some great experiences as well.
I'm sure you'll make a great husband. And we would both like to wish you nothing but love and happiness in the future. And I'd like everybody in the room to now stand and raise a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Dooley. Cheers.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I won the accolade of being the best man, being the first one back to the venue. There's a few thank yous I'd like to cover first. A lot of them have already been done. Travelling here for everyone, fantastic. Just to make Kerri and James' day a little bit extra special. I have to pick up on the Kerri, looks absolutely amazing, and the bridesmaids, I know it's been touched over already. Nikki, Laura, Abby, Steph and Amy. Fantastic. But Anna May for travelling down, sorting out all the hair and the makeup. Steph for sorting out the cake. Paige for the invites and the service books, Tony for doing the entertainment, Rick for helping sorting out the video, the 2 lads who helped to film it because it took us 2 nights with the crossbar.
I can believe that as well.
And most importantly, James for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. Before I start, I'm going to have to tell you all that my mum called me earlier this week and said that I had to be nice to my little brother. So I allowed these two to cut loose a little bit, but I'm going to bring it back and she'll be happy with that. So I'm going to take you back to when we was kids. I'm going to tell you what James is a little bit like. Mum, well, you've always told me to be honest as well, so I can't be both. No, I'm trying to be as nice as I can. But James was naughty. He was a cheeky little git. He was always pushing the boundaries. He was mischievous. In fact, if he wasn't my Mark's brother, I think the mum would have told us, you're not allowed, mate. You can't hang around with that lad. He's the sort of kid that if your mum and dad said, James, you can't do that, he'd just go and do it, and he'd look proud of it, and he'd get a smacked ass for it, but it wouldn't bother him. As kids, and 3 boys, we just got up to what 3 boys would do. Climbing trees, going on bike rides, going to the park. One thing we loved doing was building dens. And we'd build a den, and then we'd give each other a title. So, for instance, I'd be addressed as the chief, or the sergeant, or the governor, depending on what mood I was in. James would be the head lookout officer. And Mark, depending on what mood he was in, he'd be the cook or the cleaner. But it wasn't long until James's passion for sport and competitive nature took over. And my mum used to pick me Mark up from primary school, and James used to be ready and waiting with a full kit on, his top, his shorts, his shin pads and his boots, with a ball in hand, just waiting for us to come round the corner, and a big smile would come on his face as soon as he saw us. And I'd get home and have to go in the back garden and play football against James. I used to batter him because I was older, I was stronger, I knew what cheating was, and I was a referee. Anyway, I never bothered James. As soon as I beat him, he'd run back in the house and grab a rugby ball and come out, play me at rugby. I say him applied, I beat him at that. And then he'd go and get some boxing gloves, I beat him at that. And then he'd go and fight Mark for a game of tennis, and Mark would beat him at that. Well, this has carried on and carried on every day. James used to love it, regardless. Every day you'd see him with a cheeky little smile on his face when we walked around the corner from school, ready to play, full kit on once again. And he needed his shin pads on a couple of occasions. I'm not going to tell you why, because I had to clean him out. But he was just doing that. So I wanted to jump from what he was like as his kid to the man he is now. And I basically wanted to say how much he's changed. And his new attributes, his new skills that he's acquired along the way, his achievements, what he's achieved at school, college or university, or trying to find the turning point in his life. And I couldn't find anything. And it did me heavy for days, because I thought, Mum told me to be nice. And I just couldn't find anything. And I know what you're going to think that's a bit unfair and unjust, because there must be something there. Well, no, trust me, there wouldn't be. So I was racking my brains, and then I finally summed up that he's never actually changed. And if there's anyone in this room that probably knows it, it's me, because obviously I've known James all his life. We go watching football together and rugby together, we socialise together, we share the same interests, we share the same hobbies. Vice versa, he'll give me a ring and ask for some advice, and I ring him, ask for advice as well. We play in the same football team, which can be a little bit embarrassing at times because if someone kind of kicks me or elbows me, he comes running over and tries to kick off as if he's looking out for me. But when I say he's never changed, he's always looked out for me. And he's always looked out for his friends and his teammates and Mo and Mark. But I'd expect that from someone who gives himself the title of the Chief Lookout Officer. Now James has got a trigger word in his head and Rick pulled on it yesterday. I'm glad he did a little bit. He loves a challenge, James, he always has them. And he'll try his damnedest to work on anything he does. I'm sure Dave over there appreciates it, he works very hard and stuff like that. But if you use the word can't to James, it just triggers something off in his head. And you can see it, he'll stare at you. And he has a weird look in his face as to say, don't say I can't do that, because he'll try and prove you wrong. And he'll try his damnedest, no matter what he does, to prove that he can do it. But once again, when I was a kid, my mum and dad used to say, James, you can't do that, and I used to run off and do it anyway and get smacked out of it. It's the same voice in his head nowadays that makes him successful in life. That when someone said he can't do it, that voice in his head says, James, ignore them, yeah you can. And he'll just go and do it, and that's the sort of guy he is. Now, the things in the garden, over and over again, I couldn't put my finger on it. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he didn't go and play with his own age group and beat them. And I was putting it down to James loves a challenge, he's a risk taker, and he's going to take the risk and try and beat Mark at tennis or me at football. And then I was going up the route of God loves a trier, but I didn't think that was fair in James because he's more of a doer than a trier. And it was only a couple of days ago that I realised what he was, and I read a quote on Facebook. And then I realised that he was never losing when we played in the garden. He was moulding himself into a winner. Because a winner is somebody who will continue to lose until he gets something right. And that's what James does. Now, I'm made up, I'm proud of James, I'm proud of every achievement he's done. I love the fact he's asked me to be best man. I love the fact that he's a brother. I love the fact that he's a best friend. I love Mark, I love my mum, and I love my family.
And the Bubble Gang!
And the uncles and aunties, obviously. But like Sean mentioned earlier, I've got the opportunity to tell James how well he's doing in life. And that's why I thanked him far earlier on when I had the opportunity to say a few words. Because unfortunately, not everyone does. And I know for a fact, if there's one person who could stand here today and tell James how proud he was, and how made up he was, and how proud he was of you, Kerri, as well, then he would do. And I know, Kerri, on your side, I'm sure there's family members that would love to say how proud they are of you. But for some reason or another, they're not able to. So when I raise the glass later on, I won't be doing it solo myself. I will raise the glass for absent friends and family members that can't tell them how proud they are. We'll maybe do this next. I should actually cracked a few jokes, haven't I? I need to congratulate James and Kerri on becoming new owners. But I've got some bad news for you, Kerri. James is absolutely shocking at DIY. In fact, he doesn't even own a toolbox. But I think he's ready to give it a bad shot. Because last week I was at your new house with James looking round. And he told me that he can't wait to be back at Mum's house and start banging and screwing in yours. A few cards of people who can't make it today. And you know, obviously there's a lot of them were boring, so I'm not going to read through. You can read through them when you want. Mark Ryle, though, sent a message. I don't know who Mark is, but he sends a wine for you in Italy. But the football lad sent a card, and I thought this was beautiful. They just get straight to the point with football lads. And the football lad said, James,
good luck, pal. I hope she turns up. Which I thought was beautiful. And then to Kerri, I'm wishing you the very best of luck on your wedding night, because we've tried James in every position and he's useless at all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, the last thing we have to do is make a toast. Wishing the very best of luck to Mr. and Mrs. Dooley.